Transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
We brought together 3 groups of kids at this day camp and showed them pictures of 2 men, one Arab, the other Asian.
Who do you like better, this man or this man?
The Chinese guy.
Over and over, they said they liked the Asian man more than the Arab.
He looks meaner and he looks nicer. Because he looks nicer? Yeah, he does look nicer. And he has a smile on.
But both men are smiling. And what did the kids think about the personalities of the men?
Let me ask, you don't know this person, but what do you think he's like?
I think he's weird.
Why is he weird?
He just doesn't look like a very nice person, no. He looks like a scary dude.
He's on the phone. What's he talking about?
Maybe a robbery?
Then I asked about the Asian man.
What's he like?
He looks like a regular teenager to me.
We then showed them pictures of a black man and a white man. What were some comments about the black man?
He looks mean. FBI most wanted. He looks weird. He looks like he's a basketball player.
So, tell me about this guy. Does he seem like a nice person?
I think he's nice. I think he's nice, except he might be mad about something.
He was probably picking up on something. This is Oklahoma City bomber Timothy McVeigh. But when we ask which man is a criminal, most kids pointed to the black man. And when we asked which was a teacher, they said,
That one! The guy in the green shirt.
There are lots of different colors for skin.
I have questions for you about these pictures of different children.
After I read the question, I want you to
Point to the picture that fits the story.
Are children colorblind in America?
show me the smart child.
Show me the mean child.
Can you show me the dumb child?
Show me the nice child.
Is bias measurable even at an early age?
Why is she the bad child?
Because she's black.
And why is he the ugly child?
Because he looks like he's white.
Why is he the dumb child?
Because she has dark brown skin.
Why is she the bad child?
Because she makes fun of everybody else's skin color.
How much do kids learn from what they see and hear from adults?
Show me the child who has the skin color most adults like.
And show me the child who has a skin color most adults don't like.
These are questions that we, along with CNN's Soledad O'Brien and a team of psychologists hired by CNN, spent months investigating through tests, interviews with children and their parents. But they're questions that have been asked for decades. The first doll study ignited controversy in the 1940s, when psychologists Kenneth and Mamie Clark pioneered studies in the effects of segregation in schools by asking African-American kids to choose between black and white dolls. The so-called doll test found black kids overwhelmingly preferred white over black. Those results were at the center of the landmark 1954 Supreme Court case Brown versus the Board of Education that desegregated American schools. Now, with the first African-American president and nearly 60 years after segregation was overturned, we wondered, where are we today? How do kids see differences in race? What we discovered might shock you, but first, how we got there.
Skin color, child skin color estimate.
Okay, yeah.
We asked renowned child psychologist and University of Chicago researcher Dr. Margaret Beal Spencer to design a pilot study for CNN and analyze the results.
Our children are always near us, because we're a society. And what we put out there, kids report back. You ask the question, they'll give you the answer.
Spencer's team tested more than 130 kids in 8 schools with very different racial and economic demographics. Half of the schools were in the north, half in the south. Oh, nicely done. While the country is much more diverse today than in the 1940s, The children in this project are from 2 age groups and 2 races, white and black, to better allow comparison to the original doll study. 4- and 5-year-old children were asked a series of questions about these images. 9- and 10-year-old children were asked questions about the same images as well as this color bar chart. The tests led us to 3 major findings. First, white children as a whole responded with a high rate of what researchers call white bias, identifying the color of their own skin with positive attributes and darker skin with negative attributes.
Show me the dumb child.
Dumb child.
Okay, why is she the dumb child?
Because she has black skin.
Show me the mean child. Why is he the mean child?
Because she's brown.
Show me the bad child. Why is he the bad child?
Because he is black.
Okay. Show me the ugly child. Why is he the ugly child?
Because he's brown, black.
Show me the child who has the skin color most adults like. And show me the child who has the skin color most adults don't like. Show me the child who has the skin color most children like. Show me the child who has the skin color most children don't like. Show me the child who has the skin color most girls want. Show me the child who has the skin color most girls don't want.
The questions that got overwhelmingly white-biased answers?
Show me the dumb child.
About 76% of the younger white children pointed to the 2 darkest skin tones.
Show me the mean child.
About 66% of the younger white children pointed to the 2 darkest skin tones.
Show me the child who has the skin color most children don't like.
Again, about 66% of the younger white children pointed to the 2 darkest skin tones.
Show me the bad child.
More than 59% of the older white children pointed to the 2 darkest skin tones. But some white children did have more race-neutral responses.
So could you show me the good-looking child? So what are you thinking? I know you pointed to them all, but tell me what you're thinking.
I'm thinking that I do not care if they are black, white, mixed, or any kind of race. I think that it matters who they really are.
Well, show me the ugly child. And why is she the ugly child?
Because she's black.
Show me the good-looking child. And why is she the good-looking child?
Because she's light skinny.
And show me the skin color you believe most teachers think looks bad on a girl.
I don't think they think it matters.
They don't think it matters?
Like, it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, it just matters what you look like on the inside.
Can you show me the child that has your skin color?
Yeah.
Okay. Show me the child that has the skin color you want.
I want that one.
Okay. Show me the child who has the skin color you don't want. Show me the child you would like as a classmate.
All of them.
You like all of them as classmates? Why do you say all of them?
Because I don't really care what color they have.
How about you? Why do you want that skin color?
Because it looks lighter than this kind, because this looks a lot like that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't like the way brown looks, because the way brown looks really nasty for some reason, but I don't know what reason. That's all.
So you think it looks nasty?
Well, not really, but sometimes.
Sometimes. And Brielle, they asked what color adults don't like. Do you remember what you said? Which one? That's right, that's what you said. Why do you think adults don't like that color?
Dark.
Dark. And adults, you think adults don't like dark?
Well, maybe some adults do, but maybe some of them don't.
Mm.
A lot of parents watching our report no doubt wondered how their child would respond. Soledad and I each spoke to a panel of parents about their child's test, and we want to play you some clips. So let's take a look at one mom's reaction to her son's test that I spoke to. Let's look at Laura.
Andrew.
Show me the dumb child. Why is he the dumb child?
Because he's really black.
Okay. Show me the nice child. Why is he the nice child?
Because he's the lightest.
Show me the mean child. Okay, why is he the mean child?
Because he's darker than me.
Okay. Show me the good child. Why is he the good child?
Because he's light.
Okay. Show me the bad child. Why is he the bad child?
Because he's really dark.
I saw you shaking your head.
Yeah, it's disappointing. I should be disappointed. I mean, it makes me think I need to be doing a better job at home. I need to teach him, you know, it's upsetting. I've spent 15 years as a teacher trying to teach first graders about all different societies and cultures and races, and then here's my own child. His finger went so quick to the white side. It's fascinating.
It surprised you?
Yeah, I mean, and we don't live in a diverse community. So I think he's, you know, very comfortable with children of his own color, and that's basically what he's known his whole life. So I just, you know, I want to do more, talk about it more openly, definitely.
You gasped when the child first pointed to the dark-skinned child.
I did. I was really surprised. You know, you could see the anguish on his mother's face when she saw that her child had made that distinction. But I think that, you know, it's a clear example of, while she's never chosen to talk about race, he has clearly internalized some messages that he's gotten through society that indicate that darker-skinned children are perhaps not as smart or not as honorable, you know, things like that, those insidious messages that are woven into the fabric of this country.
What relevance do you see to the doll study today?
Well, what I see now is that we have to help white children as well as black children to develop a positive, healthy sense of their own being, the self-respect. Racism, as I see it, is indicative of a lack of self-respect among all the groups. You don't hate other human beings if you have a positive sense of your own being. Have those dolls there as the beginning of communicating a sense of humanity and decency. I found, by the way, that in our studies, we did have some children who had parents or other adults who helped them in this, and they did not reject the brown doll. It can be done. You can teach children to respect themselves as a basis for respecting their fellow human beings.
The bottom line is that I think we're talking about children mirroring the unfinished business of adults in this country, because these are uncomfortable issues. People find it easier to believe that we live in a colorblind society, that disparity findings have to do, they believe, with a lack of effort as opposed to a lack of access. So it's easier to believe that it's a lack of effort on someone else's part versus a socially constructed set of conditions that are inherently biased, unjust, and demonstrate, therefore, these consistent disparities in terms of outcomes. To deal with these issues in a society means that we have to engage the self, both individually and collectively. And that is uncomfortable business. It is a very, very complex business in the 21st century because these issues are much more complex than they were, I think, 50 years ago. Because there is diversity within whites and there's diversity within minority communities. So it really means that as adults, we need to step back and look at all the different ways that injustices continue to be the normative state of affairs in this country, but generally are left unaddressed. So in the confines of our homes, we say things, we do things, or we don't challenge issues, and those unchallenged issues are ideas and values that kids pick up on. Kids listen to what we say, and they also take note of what we don't say. That is, what we don't challenge. And I think we forget, just how loose we are in how we deal with these issues and how we deal with our own behaviors.
Grandma's hands clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands